Test 1 2 3. Okay, I record. Hi guys, hi gang, welcome to another Blender tutorial. I tried to record this tutorial 2 times and my PC just lagging. Yeah, hi to new subscribers, I love you. No, thank you for subscribing. Okay, we are creating here a gang. Today I'm gonna be showing you how we can create some procedural landscapes. Very cool stuff, so check it out. Okay, I am in Blender. I'm gonna select this by the left click and click X and delete. X and delete. Now Shift A on the mesh, I'm gonna add plane and I'm gonna click S and move the mouse to scale this. Now I'm gonna check if I record because I'm gonna rage. Yes, I'm gonna select this plane, click tab, right click on the mouse and click subdivide. Open the subdivide and I'm gonna click 40 right here, and once again click tab, go to the modifiers right here, select our plane and add subdivision surface, and I'm gonna grab this by the 4 times on the viewport. Now I'm gonna go to the render tab right here. I'm gonna change this to the cycles and I'm gonna turn down the values down because my PC is bullshit. I'm gonna add the noiser. I'm gonna change the denoiser and on the viewport. I'm gonna bring this up, boom, because we must change in here to the shading editor. I'm gonna change here, right here, click shading editor. I'm gonna go to the render view. I hope it's recording, please don't lag in, fuck. Okay, we're gonna create some displacement or our plane. So I'm gonna select our plane, click new, materials. Come on. Okay, my demon size just raging. Okay, so I'm gonna move this because later on we're gonna create some materials to this stuff, so check it out, stay tuned for that later on this tutorial. So yeah, Shift A, I'm gonna add displacement, search for the displacement, and I'm gonna connect displacement to displacement. Funny. You can name this material whatever you want. I'm gonna click Shift A and I'm gonna search for the noise texture because we're gonna need this. Come on. Okay. This is my demon side. Okay, so I'm gonna connect this fuck funny to hide. Now as you can see, something's happened to our plane. Yes, but as you can see we don't have the displacement. Yes, it's still flat. So what we must do, just select our plane, go here on this material tab, boom, and on the settings right here, open the settings. You must change not bump only but displace only, boom, and it's gonna be mountains. Yeah, the tutorial just starts here. Okay, so we're gonna add some more to this, but as of course you can change the scale whatever you want. Now I'm gonna add textures, coordinate and mapping to this. So Shift A, mapping, connecting to this noise texture, and Shift A, textures, coordinate, connect to the mapping. Funny. Now what you can do with this, of course you can duplicate this noise texture. So select this noise texture, Shift D, bring this up, and Shift A, search for the mix RGB. Okay, and drop this to disconnect this, boom, and it's gonna automatically connect this. As you can see, the mountains drop down because we don't have another color, but we're gonna plug this to another color, this duplicated noise texture, and it's come back again. So how we can control this, guys? This is not end of tutorial, this is just the beginning because I'm gonna show you more. Wait guys, because I tried to connect this. My demon side just raging. I hate my PC, seriously, I'm not joking. Now of course you have the scale if I'm gonna increase the scale, this stuff is changing. If I'm gonna decrease the details, it's gonna be more details. Funny. As you can see, we have more detailed stuff right here, because this is the noise, yes, and the noise is just displays our plane up, if it does make sense. But what you can do, add to this tree, you can add Shift A color ramp, search for the color ramp, and you can wait, guys, don't connect this color ramp yet, okay? Wait for me, yeah. Shift A, search for the on the wait, Shift A on the textures, search for the Vanoy texture or whatever by default. My English sucks, so right here. So what you can do with this, guys, with this color ramp and with this stuff, I'm gonna show you, okay? First with the color ramp. If I'm gonna drag this to connect the mix RGB and displacement, basically the noise texture on the FAC is just black and white, and you control this. I'm gonna, as you can see, the mountains are changing, the landscapes is changing, because I'm changing the black and white right here on this color ramp, if that makes sense. As you can see, we have different kind of stuff. Of course, on this color ramp you can add this plus, so you can more control of this blending stuff together, if that makes sense, and you can change the color right here. So this is the color ramp. You have more you have better control of this color noise texture. Fuck. Now what you can do with another noise that we add, so whatever, Viking noise, yes. It's not Viking noise, it's funny, but you get it. This is another noise. You can add Shift A and mix their shares. So this is another noise, just mix RGB, I'm sorry, mix RGB, and you can drag this right here to disconnect this another mix RGB, and you can connect this Vanoy texture or whatever. Vanilla texture. So I don't know exactly the math of this Vanoy texture, but you can change right here the stuff, and it's gonna change in our landscape too. So you have different stuff right here. Of course, you can change the scale. On this mix RGB, you can change mix to overlay, on multiply, whatever you want. It's gonna be different shapes or our landscapes. Of course, you can control this stuff on the scale right here on this on this noise texture, and right here on another noise. So I'm gonna try to scale this, maybe, why not? And of course you can change the scale on the mapping and rotation, whatever you want. But what you can do with this more, of course you can duplicate this color ramp. So Shift D, select this color ramp, Shift D, and mixing this with another mix RGB. So Shift A and search for the mix RGB, and you just drop this, boom, right here, and you just right here connecting this another stuff, and you have more control of this. If I'm gonna change here, the landscape is gonna change, yes, as you can see. So this is the tree. You can play with those stuff, guys. I'm gonna try to explain one more time. It's gonna be a little complicated. Textures coordinate to the mapping to the noise textures, okay. Noise textures, mixing this with mix RGB. You can add another noise by vanilla noise, yeah, funny, with mix RGB, mixing this in another mix RGB. So this mix RGB that we mix into these two noises, mixing right here to this another mix RGB. I hope you get it. And this another vanilla texture. This you can connect to this color ramps, or maybe you can, you know, connect this color ramps right here. You can do this to have more control. So yeah, and this color ramps mixing with mix RGB, and mix RGB connecting to the height on the displacement, and displacement on the displacement. I hope you get it. I hope you follow. This is a little complicated, but as you can see, you can scale this, add more stuff later, not more, less stuff. Fuck. So I'm gonna try to add less stuff to this. Wait, guys. I'm gonna decrease the black right here. I'm gonna show you the shading stuff too. Wait, guys. Right here, maybe. It's gonna be bigger. So you can create very cool shapes, abstract on landscapes or whatever you want. As you can see, this looks like shit, but wait, guys. I try to create some cool shit. As you can see, this looks like shit, but very abstract shapes every time, because I record this. I try to record this tutorial for the third time, and every time I have different shapes. You're gonna have different shapes too on these landscapes. Maybe I'm gonna change right here. No, this is bad. Wait, guys. Or maybe, yeah, this is bad. This looks like shit. But I'm gonna try to, I try to search for some stuff. So wait, guys, because I try to create not some scene. Oh, this looks pretty nice. Okay. Now, how you can shade this? Of course, you can add image texture, but you can wait, guys, because I must right here move this, that you're gonna see my demon side. Okay, now of course you can change the color right away. Right here, look like shit. I'm gonna go to the world, and I'm gonna add right here Shift A sky texture. I'm gonna connect this color to color, and it's gonna be bright as fuck. I'm gonna go to the camera by the 0. I'm gonna try to establish some shots. Come on, I begging you, OBS, don't lag in on this one. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys, but my PC can't handle this information. Okay, so wait, guys, I try to establish some fucking shot. Where is this plane? I am lost in Matrix. Right here. Yeah, okay. This stupid shot. I don't wanna. I'm gonna maybe decrease a little bit of strength of this. You can play with those values on the sky texture, on this world, whatever, and you can add some light to change the position of the light, whatever. How you can shade this? Shift A and add another noise texture, and you can add Shift A mix RGB, and you just connecting the color to the base color, and it's gonna be fun. You connecting fuck to the fuck. Funny. Now, what this do? You just controlling these two colors. Maybe I'm gonna change this color. This one color gonna be this, and this color gonna be this, or maybe this. Wow, this looks like shit. Maybe this. Who fucking cares? Now you can control by the scale and whatever, mix and multiply, overlay. You can change this stuff. So on the base color, you just, as you can see, we have some different kind of colors on this plane. Of course, the detail, whatever you want, you can play with the stuff. Of course, you can add textures coordinate, and you can add color ramp to cut this and play with the color ramp too. But on the roughness, you're just selecting this mix RGB and noise texture, Shift D, and connect this to the roughness, and on the roughness you must change the color to the black and white. So you can play on the roughness too with this mix texture, noise texture. Fuck. Right here I'm gonna change to black, and you can change the scale, whatever, it's gonna be roughness. And you can of course, wait guys, I hope it's not lagging. And of course you can add the bump right here, so Shift A, bump, yes. And bump, you just connecting normal to normal on this stuff right here. And what you just do, duplicate noise texture, or maybe just connecting this noise texture. Wait guys, you can connect this noise texture or duplicate, add texture's coordinate is if your PC don't fucking suck like mine, because yes, we have some different kind of details on this one. Of course you can add this noise texture on the height and change the scale, because this looks like shit. So you can play with those values on the roughness, on the colors, yes. This is the basic idea. I know this looks like shit, trust me guys, I built better scene in previous stuff, but my PC is fucking lagging. So yeah, this is the basic idea how you can generate procedural landscapes. Noise, mixing this with mix RGB on this shading stuff, base color, noise texture to the roughness, black and white to the mix RGB, and bump to the high, to the normal, and noise texture to the bump. And this tree, if I'm gonna change some value on the mapping or whatever on the scale right here, on the changing different stuff, the landscape gonna be changing. So every landscape gonna be different. Maybe on the another tutorial we're gonna build some scene with this, and you're gonna see that this doesn't suck, because this kind of suck. I'm sorry guys, but I don't want to tweak this because I hope it's not lagging on the recording on OBS. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you get it. I hope you get it, this tree. Just noise textures mixing with mix RGB, another this Venom or whatever textures mixing with mix RGB, and color ramp to control this, yes, this noise, if that makes sense. You can see this is different landscapes, this is different, and you can add, like I said, image textures to this one, or maybe like I said,